Allan Klassen, I'm the president and managing partner at Albi. Been in the home building business for 22 years and part of Albi for 17 of those years. Tom was an immigrant from Italy, from Albi, Italy, and came here when he was 4 years old. And Tom learned his trade by working alongside his brother-in-law, Gus Garbosa, who is a typical hard-working Italian. Tom went to SAIT and got his journeyman ticket. And then when the market started to crash back in the early 80s, Tom in 1982 started a little small company called Albi Homes out of the basement of his home in Bennington. At the very beginning, I actually happened to be friends with Tom at that time, back in 1982, and I was able to see him do all things from sweeping out houses to going home and changing quickly and putting his suit on and going to meet customers to sell to them and understand what their needs were, and then back to the business side of the industry. So yeah, it was quite intriguing and quite remarkable about how this company started way back 30 years ago. I had a bit of a stint in Winnipeg with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in sales and marketing, and came back here in '91, and Tom and I hooked up for lunch one day, and he asked me if I was interested in making any money, and at that time I was. And so I started in the sales side of things, right with no knowledge of the home building industry, and learned the business over time, and that was my start back in '91, but our relationship goes back, over 30 years actually. So it's pretty cool that we're back together working as partners, and that's probably the glue that has kept us together for as long as we have. Well, we've been very blessed. One of the things that Tom and Deborah both bring to the table is just their desire to give back and their philanthropic spirit. And so our latest venture, or Tom and Deborah's latest venture, around the Child Advocacy Center is one that is muchly needed here in Calgary, and it basically is a one-stop shop for abused kids. It's where children that face abuse can go for support, go for medical treatment, for all the requirements that they need to be able to not only get healthy but deal with the trauma that they've been through, and versus going to 4 or 5 different police, doctors, lawyers, psychiatrists, different spots where they have to relive the trauma. The Child Advocacy Center, which is going to be located across from the Children's Hospital, is going to be a one-stop shop where kids can go and be safe. From there, Tom and Deborah have made philanthropic opportunities and support for the community a big part of our culture. We're really excited. We're excited about obviously a brand new master plan community that's going to have a lot of choice for the consumer, and I think that's the beauty of it, is that from a small starter home to a multi-family home to a move-up home and all the way up to the estate home. This is another community that's going to be around for a long time, and it's a community that we think is going to be a real complement to the River Valley and the valleys that are along that whole Pine Creek area. The role that Albi is going to play is we're going to be in that upper end move-up market to start with, and then down the road we'll go into our typical estate market and the luxury market. So we're looking forward to pioneering. We've got a good builder group. We've got a builder group that knows one another. We're great, strong competitors, but also all on the same page of delivering a great quality product and great experience, and then just being able to be part of executing on the vision for Legacy.